back to part 2.
Yay!
See, what you need to do is, you know, in every good series, you need to have at least one character that has some type of supernatural or at least ability that.
No, I'm not saying like get rid of the Jedi entirely. Like have it where there's this group of people that wants to get rid of Force users because Force users have caused wars and crap like that, and the Jedi were a bunch of idiots back in the days of the Republic.
So you're saying basically, it's, you know, like the Sith, they don't try to get rid of the Force users, they try to get rid of the Jedi. But you're saying getting somebody that wants to get rid of the Sith and the Jedi.
Exactly.
Except for the problem that, well,
Sith
I mean,
and
obviously we have to work within the bounds of the other movies, and the movies neither deny or confirm that the Sith were completely destroyed with the end of the Emperor.
Well, they weren't. Remember, because Darth, what's his name from Legacy? He created an entire Sith army.
We're trying to work within the bounds of the movie, though.
Yeah, but remember, the expanded universe also exists within the movies, and we know that because they reference the Star Wars Holiday Special in Empire Strikes Back.
This is true. This could be true.
Also, another thing that would be really good, you could have, if we did the get rid of the Force users, we could have the Sith and the Jedi trying to struggle to work together.
Exactly, and actually bring, say it with me now, folks, balance to the Force, instead of just one side trying to dominate over the other.
Yeah, having one good side is not balanced. That's bling to bling.
Anyway,
there's no difference.
Well, see, like, for instance, like, I mean, like, when I say working within the bounds of the movie, you need, like, for instance, let's go a little off topic here and say, like, the Ninja Turtles movies they made back in the 90s with live-action characters. Now, those were, I mean, they were funny movies. I mean,
First two were good, third one was garbage.
They're no epic blockbusters, but, you know, they were still great movies.
And now Michael Bay's gonna screw it up.
But then, like with the new Michael Bay movie and with the TMNT movie, the TMNT movie.
But that was based off the 03 series.
Exactly. But the thing is when you start making movies from the same series from a different background as the other movies that have already been made, you get problems.
And people get confused.
You get a lot of problems because not everybody's going to know about those other series. I will guarantee you that almost everybody who's watched the 7th movie will have watched at least one of the other 6 movies. I mean, come on.
I guarantee you at least anyone who sees it has at least watched a Star Wars movie, read a Star Wars comic,
or watched the Clone Wars. Because, you know, there's going to be a lot of little kids going, oh, Disney's making a Star Wars movie, yay!
Also, that brings me to my next subject. Will Disney have Cartoon Network cancel Clone Wars?
No, they should probably continue, but it's going to be a little bit different probably after this, or they'll just continue.
They won't interfere like they did with Marvel. I mean, let's think about it. They still let Nickelodeon air Iron Man and Wolverine.
Well, they might just change the script a little bit, use their script writers, you know, change the next episodes to more of a lighter side instead of the dark side we've been going down.
No, because remember, I said they don't interfere. So people keep dying in Marvel, so, I mean, Human Torch died.
But they keep coming back. Really?
It's comic books, dude. I just hope Ahsoka doesn't die.
Well, see, like, the thing is with with the Clone Wars, you have to, the whole idea behind that was to fill in between the 2nd and 3rd movies, and so far they haven't completely got to where the 3rd movie begins.
And they haven't actually gotten to the point in the original cartoon was at either, remember?
Yeah, have they even gotten that far yet? I think
they're in between, right now they're still in between the original cartoon and second part of the original cartoon.
Yeah. Well, see, like, you either have to...
By the way, Ventress is awesome.
Well, see, you either have to finish the Clone Wars. The only conceivable reason why the Clone Wars would be canceled would be, but, you know, stuff that's not related to the series plot, you know, stuff like budget or something like that.
Yeah, I think it'll keep going until its actual conclusion. Thoughts?
Well, I would rather have this end within the next 2 seasons because it's going, you know, probably next season have it end.
Yeah, have like a big final battle between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
How we fit in there? We fit like
5.
Already 5, and there's another one coming probably because this one ain't going to end it. You know it ain't.
Yeah, but dude, But Ventress is a good guy now. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
See, like, I remember watching the new one. It was where they fight on Alderaan, and they endear you so much to Alderaan now that when you think about it in the 4th movie, the entire planet gets blown up, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they're giving you a connection to this planet, and we know what's going to happen to it, and we kind of feel bad for these people.
I know. I mean,
That's also another thing. You know Ahsoka's going to die.
And we also know Lux is not going to keep.
You know Rex is going to die. Ahsoka's going to die. You know all of these are going to
Rex
die.
doesn't necessarily have to die because I think there was a point.
No, he's in the 501st, which is Vader's personal squadron.
And I think there's actually a scene in the third movie where you see a clone commander behind Anakin as he's storming the Jedi Temple.
Exactly.
So, and also,
so they may keep him, but Ahsoka is going to die. There's no way around it.
No, remember.
Ahsoka could become a Jedi Knight.
Or she could go into hiding and show up in an expanded universe novel.
Or in the new movie. As a really old person, the last Jedi, really.
Yeah, she could be like the chick female Yoda. Yoda.
Kind of like Shakti, except more awesome and does more stuff.
And isn't just
there.
And isn't an annoying as hell boss in Force Unleashed.
I know.
You played that boss fight, right, guys?
Oh yeah, I hate Force Unleashed. At least the second one. The second
one's a good game, but it's too short.
It was too short, and the decisions weren't that much different. You know, it was basically the same decision.
And it was followed the same trilogy formula. Second movie, Yoda does something awesome, and shows up, really. A Fett shows up, and a lot of clones.
Well, what we need in the seventh movie is no clones. Get rid of them.
Yeah, no clones.
Just get rid of them.
Oh,
but
bring in more threatening droids.
If I remember right, the last DNA of clones was on the Death Star.
If I recall correctly, they shut down the cloning facility on Camino in Battlefront.
Yes. So also, why don't we have a new, not really an empire, but like a trade federation, except bigger, connected to all the planets that uses more powerful droids.
More planets, and we could have like what haven't they done yet? A crystalline planet.
Who knows? But I would like to have a pure animalistic planet.
You mean like Felucia?
That's not animalistic. There's still people on there.
Yeah.
I want a complete animalistic and Force user planets. How about we just get one of those? A Force user planet. How awesome would that be?
And remember, we had to have a planet where
everyone was born with the Force powers, and they would decide. Why not?
Well, Yavin 4 pretty much became the Force planet. Everyone went there once they discovered they had Force powers.
But
they could bring in stuff from. They could again bring in stuff from the expanded universe, like the Valley of the Jedi, to give the Force users increased powers, or give them their powers back if they lost them.
Well, what we need to get rid of is being able to raise the dead, which happened a couple times, especially in the Clone Wars.
I don't think it happened to anyone.
In the Clone Wars, Ahsoka died, and Anakin Skywalker raised her from the dead.
Oh, right. That was the episode where that mountain fell on her and Barriss, right?
Yeah, and how does that work? You killed all the Force.
Well, remember, Cade could do that too.
But you killed all the Force. You killed the Sith, you killed the Jedi, and you killed the Master. So there shouldn't be any Force left. Why is there still Force?
Because the Force isn't the users. The Force is the Force.
But they are the Force. They channeled it to our world. If you pay attention to the show, they talk about how they have to keep the world in balance because they are the Force.
Oh, you mean that planet that was the Force?
Yes, that planet that just disappeared.
Well, I think that was just to give us a Vader cameo. I think that's all that was for.
Because it really didn't make sense. It's never been mentioned before that the Force was brought
before
here by
or
three.
since. I mean, the son, the daughter, the father. It was stupid.
Where was the mother? You can't. What is he doing? Is he just popping them out somehow? Did he just make them?
He must. Well, he's kind of God, so.
I can see if it was a female.
Well, we're starting to ramble now. So, give us your thoughts on what you think the new movies is going to be about. Do you wish to see Jedi, more Sith, a Jedi who actually uses the dark side? That's, actually intelligent.
Oh, and me and him. Do you think we should do a live stream? Just saying.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to do that? They got that feature on YouTube now. You just have to have a computer and a webcam.
I don't have a computer and a webcam.
Well, I got a computer with a webcam and I can do it.
Right.
I just have to upgrade it.
Well, we're running out of time, so as always, thank you. May the Force be with you. And as always, this is Mega
Screw
Man.
Lucas.
As always, this is Mega Man DBZX saying, keep on
Keeping on.
keeping on.